Welcome back to my channel, and here we are going to work on the sectional view of this building drawing that we have been working on. As you know that we have worked on the plan, we have worked on the front elevation. Now we want to work on the sectional view, and for your information, I'm going to divide this video into three. The first is that we work on the foundation to the floor. Then the second, we go and work on the roof. Then the third video will be for the interior part of the building, and that is the sectional view of the interior part of the building. We are producing the sectional view of the foundation to the floor, then sectional view of the roof, and that of the interior part of the building. So let's start. Now the first thing that we need to do here is to know the direction of the cutting plane, how the cutting plane goes through the sketch plan. And if you look at the cutting plane goes like this. So as you see me moving like this is how the cutting plane goes. Then we also need to take note of the direction of the arrow on the cutting plane. So this is the arrow goes in this direction, and it also goes in this direction. So this cutting plane is labeled cutting plane PP. As you can see here, this is P and this is P. So in the direction of the arrow, as the arrow points in this direction, it points in this direction, it means we have to cut the building as the cutting plane goes. We remove this part and want to see what is left on this part of the building when we are looking at it in this direction. Okay, now the next that we need to know is the number of walls that the cutting plane cuts. Then from what we have here, so the cutting plane cut this wall here at this point. Okay, that is one. And coming here, it cut this wall. This is the second wall that it cut, number 2. Then it cut this wall, number 3, and it cut this wall, number 4. So it cut 4 walls here. Then when we are looking at it in direction, we are going to see the edge of this wall with the roof going on that part. But we are going to talk about that when we come to the roof. Okay, so the cutting plane cut 4 walls, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, another thing that we need to take note of is the component that the cutting plane cut within the wall. So, looking at this wall here, there is a door that the cutting plane cut within this wall. Then, coming here is cut this door within this wall here. Okay, so we need to take note of those 2 doors that the cutting plane cut within the wall. So we have 4 walls that the cutting plane cut, and also we have 2 doors within the walls that the cutting plane cut. And then for each of the wall, there is a foundation for each of the wall. So we are going to produce 4 foundation for each of the wall, 1 for each of them. Okay, so let's go and see what we have here. The first thing that we need to do here is to draw the ground level line. But before that, let's look at the specification for the foundation. As we have here, that the foundation is 675 by 225 concrete strip at depth 1000 below the ground level. So the first thing that we need to do here is to draw the horizontal line that will stand for the ground level. So I'm going to draw a horizontal line like this. Okay, so this is the horizontal line. Okay, then I need to draw a vertical line. I need to draw a vertical line. Just come to this side and I will draw a vertical line like this. Okay, now this horizontal line, as I said, it stands for the ground level. So ground level is labeled GL in our drawing. So GL, so you have to indicate it. Very, very important. Now, so this vertical line that I drew, it stands for this wall here. Is the exterior part of this wall. So the second wall, which is this one, the distance between this wall and this wall is 2000. So 2000 by 50, because the scale that we asked to use is 1:50. So 2000 by 50 will give us 40 millimeters. So we take a measurement of 40 millimeters from this vertical line here. So 40 millimeters. So we have this point to be 40 from the vertical line. So we draw a vertical line here also, like this. So then the next is we have the third one. So the third wall is here. And distance from here to here is 6,400. 6,400 by 50. Let's do the calculation. 6,400 by 50, so 6,400. So divided by 50, so that gives us 128 millimeters. So we have to take a measurement of 128 millimeters. So this is 128 millimeters here. So at this point also, we draw a vertical line. We draw a vertical line at this point. So this is it. Okay. So the next is that we have the fourth wall. So the fourth wall is here. This is it. And distance between this wall and this wall is 2,400. So we are going to divide 2,400 by 50. 2,400 by 50. So 2,400 by 50 gives us 48. So we take a measurement of 48 millimeters from here. 48 millimeters. So this is 48 millimeters. We also draw a vertical line like this. Okay. Now, then we have there is an edge of a wall that we are going to see, which is the edge of this wall. Which is the edge of this wall. So the distance from here to here, looking at it, so based on, I think, let me do the calculation so that I will know the distance from here to here. So I'm going to add distance from here to here together and subtract it from what we have here. So I'll come back and explain to you. I think I should have done that before I come up here. Alright, so for the edge of the wall that I talk about, so based on my calculation, it is 800, and 800 by 50 will give us 16. So I'll just take a measurement of 16 millimeters from here. So this is 16 millimeters. So I'm just going to draw a vertical line first, like this. So we draw a vertical line. So here. Alright, so now that we have taken the external part of the walls, all these lines, they stand for the external part of the walls. So the next thing that we are going to do is to go to the wall for us to know the thickness of the wall. So according to what we are given here, that all walls 225 with 12 mortar rendering on both sides. So so that will give us what? That will give us in total, that will give us 249. 249 by 50, so that is going to give us 4 point something, I think approximately 5 millimeters. So we are going to take a measurement of 5 millimeters. So from this point here, you take 5 millimeters. 5 millimeters. We are only taking the thickness of the wall now. We have not touched the foundation. So after that, so and then I will take 5 millimeters to this side. So this is 5 millimeters here. Then here I will take a measurement of 5 millimeters. So this is 5 millimeters. So here I will take 5 millimeters to this side. Okay, so this is not a wall, this is just an edge of a wall. So you leave it like that. So now we are going to draw a vertical line. So draw a vertical line. So I'll just draw it for the foundation first. So just let me bring it down from the ground level down. Then here I will also draw a vertical line down here. So here I will draw a vertical line from the ground level down. So also, and here also from the ground level down. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do is to go to the foundation, and according to the specification of the foundation, we are told that the foundation is 1,000 millimeters below the ground level. So if we divide 1,000 by 1,000 by 50, so 1,000 by 50, so that will give us 20. So we are going to take a measurement of 20 millimeters from the ground level down. So 20 millimeters from the ground level, this is 20 millimeters. So all you need to do now, as you have taken the measurement, draw horizontal line. So draw horizontal line, just draw it throughout here like this. So now alright, so having drawn the line for the foundation, this horizontal line, the next thing that we need to do is to take dimension of the foundation. The foundation is in rectangular form, and actually it is foundation footing. We call it foundation footing. So so we have 675 by 225, and if we divide 675 by by 50, so that would be around 13.4 or something. So I usually make it 15. So for that 15, okay, so then the width, so the width is 4.5 is valid if it divided by 50, but I usually approximate it to 5 millimeters. So what we need to do now is that we need to take 5 millimeters from this point here, on the horizontal line that we drew. So you take 5 millimeters up, 5 millimeters up like this. Then you draw horizontal line. So we draw horizontal line from here so that we can work on all the foundation footing at once like this. So draw horizontal line. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do is to take the length of the foundation, which I said is 15 millimeters. I usually take it at 15 millimeters. So we've already taken 5 millimeters from here to here. So what we just need to do now is to take 5 millimeters here to the left side and 5 millimeters to the right side. Okay, so come here also, I will also take 5 millimeters to the left side and 5 millimeters to the right side. Then come here also, I will take 5 millimeters to the left side and 5 millimeters to the right side here. Then last one is this, I will take 5 millimeters to the left side and 5 millimeters to the right side. Okay, so here I'm going to draw a vertical line. I'm going to draw a vertical line. So here we draw a vertical line here, and here we draw a vertical line. Then, so I will draw a vertical line here. I will also draw a vertical line here. Okay, so then coming here, I will draw a vertical line here. Okay, so with these vertical lines that we have drawn for each of the foundation footing, so we are going to make this line, so the length we are going to make it to be more feasible. So also this one, okay, and here also we do the same thing. Okay, so we do the same thing here. Then so we need to show that. So here we need to show that it's concrete. So just put something like this there. Also we do the same thing here. So we are going to, so this represents sand in the mixture. So while the first one that I drew represent the gravel in the mixture. Okay, so we do the same thing for this. Alright, so we have drawn the foundation footing. So part of what we need to do here is to make this line a thick line from here to here. Make it a thick line. So we also make this a thick line from here to here. Likewise, we make this a thick line. Make this a thick line. So we make this a thick line. So we also make this a thick line. Also here. So make this a thick line, make this a thick line. Okay, so then the next thing that we are going to do now is that to show that this is a sandcrete hollow block. So we are going to draw something like this. So this shows that this is a wall. Okay, so you need to draw this. to show that this is a wall made of sandcrete hollow block. Alright, so then the next thing that we are going to do now is that we move to the floor. So move to the floor of the building. So for the floor of the building in the specification, we have the hard core. The hard core is 200 millimeters thick. That's the thickness of the hard core. So what we need to do now is that, so I'm going to take a measurement of, that will be 200 by 50. That will give us 4. So I will take a measurement of 4 millimeters. So we take a measurement of 4 millimeters. So from the ground level down, 4 millimeters from the ground level down, so 4 millimeters from here. So I will take it on this line. So this is 4 millimeters. Okay, so this is 4 millimeters. Then I'm going to draw horizontal line. So here I will draw horizontal line. Though I need to have done the correction. The line was not straight. That is the line that I drew for the ground level was not straight initially. So we are not going to see the ground level around here. So, but sorry, the hard core around here. So we draw from here to here. So the ground level will not pass through the block. So we only need to draw it from here to here, and also from here to here. The ground level will not pass through. Sorry, the hard core. Sorry, the hard core will not pass through the concrete, the sandcrete hollow block. So these are the, we draw it like this. So I need to make this line. I need to make it a thick line. So I need to make this line a thick line. So so for us to see it, so draw from here to here. And for this one, we draw from here to here. So make it thick. And also for this, we draw from here to here and make it a thick line. So to show that this is hardcore, so we usually draw. So we draw like this. And so here I'll just put few. Okay, so then coming here, so I just fill the whole of this. Alright, so that is the hard core. So the next one that we are going to draw is the concrete. So as we have it, that we have 150 thick concrete, 150 thick concrete. We are going to place that on the hard core. So we place that on the hard core. 150 by 50 will give us 3. So we take 3 millimeters from here up, 3 millimeters up from here. So this is 3 millimeters. So here I'm going to draw horizontal line. So I will draw horizontal line. So it goes like this. Okay. So the concrete we pass through, or will be feed the whole of this surface. So we are going to have it like this. So I'm going to make this line. So I make this line a thick line. So I make it a thick line like this. So the concrete is always placed over the hard core. If you have seen where they are doing the building construction, you have seen this before. So also we also make this a thick line. Okay, so now, so to show that this is our concrete slab, so we make this. So the way we did that of the foundation footing, so I just do so a little of it. So it's not compulsory you draw it in all. So Then, so we are going to dot this like this to represent or to show that this is sand within the mixture. Alright, so now, so we are done with that. So the next one that we are going to do is, here we have 25 cement sand screed. 25 cement sand screed, 25 cement sand screed. Okay, so the thickness of that is 25 millimeters, and that will give us what? That will give us so 1/2 or 0.5. So I'll just approximate it to 1 millimeter. So here I'm going to take 1 millimeter up. So this is 1 millimeter. So this is 1 millimeter. But before I go to that, so I need to draw a vertical line. So for the wall, so I need to draw that because the screed will not pass through the wall. So it will not pass through the walls. That's why I'm drawing the thickness of the wall now up here. So also here. Alright, so now, so that 1 millimeter that I took, so I'm just going to draw. So this line, so it will be a thick line like this. So this will be a thick line, and this will be a thick line like this. Alright, so then, so we are just going to shade it a little bit like this. Okay, so we just shade it a little bit like this. Alright, so that is for the screed. That's for the screed. Then we need to show this the head. That is the sand here below the hard core. So we need to show it here. So we need to show it. That's what I'm trying to do here now. So you just need to draw some lines like this. Okay. And here also, so we are going to see sand around here. So I'll just
I'm picking it. It was afternoon. I'm going to come and catch it. Mommy, it was afternoon.
Alright, so that's for the earth or sand under the ground. That covers the foundation footing, and also it's under the hard core. So we are done with the floor now. So we meet on that of the roof. As I said, thank you and God bless you.